and welcome to No Skips. This is a show where we talk about the albums where you don't skip any songs. Today, we are talking about an Australian band. The band name, Sick Puppies. The album, Tripolar, from the year 2009, came out in July of 2009. And before we go any further, okay, if you know anything about me, you know that the place I want to go before I die is Australia. That is the place that I long to go to. I love all things Australia. And I got to tell you, I have a playlist on my YouTube Music of nothing but Australian artists. Okay. I have other playlists where I, have other genres and things like that, but I literally have a playlist that is dedicated to Australian artists. And this is one of the bands that I have a lot of songs from on that playlist. But this album is chock full of good stuff. Tripolar, chock full of good stuff. Came out in 2009. It is about 46 minutes long, almost on the dot, 46 minutes and 6 seconds. And it came out, like I said, in 2009, and it spawned 4 different singles off of this album. Now, the album itself has 13 tracks, okay? And we'll get to the ones that I really enjoy. But first, I always like to go over the singles, all right? Just in case you don't have a lot of time, let's go over the singles from that album. So You're Going Down, that was the first single that came out on that one. Odd One was the second single that came out. Maybe, which was a big hit for them, came out third on the album. And then the fourth single was Riptide, which was another big song for them. And as far as how big were these songs, let me give you that real quick here. Looking here at the United States, Maybe actually was a top 100 song. It was number 56 on the US charts. US rock charts, it was 15th. So that's how big of a song that was for them. Odd One was 10th on the US rock charts. You're Going Down was 8th on the US rock charts. And Riptide was 6th on the US rock charts. And all different, all during different time periods. 2009 is when the album came out. They got mileage out of this album until 2011. So during those time frames, about 2 years, they were charting, all those years. So kudos to the band on that. And, this is a band that's got a really interesting history that I can't really go into right now because I try to keep these episodes concise. But I would encourage you to go look up their history because they almost didn't make it. They almost didn't make it as a band, but a viral video called Free Hugs, there's a story behind that. But it ended up kind of saving them and giving them that little something extra that whenever they were auditioning for record labels, the record labels would say, you got everything we're looking for, but you're missing that it. And then that viral video and the song they did with it ended up becoming the it that those record labels were looking for. Shim tells a great story about that, by the way. And again, go look at their history because it actually is very inspiring for anybody trying to make it in the music industry. So with that being said, let's get into the songs that I like off this album. I told you this album has got 13 songs, not a bad song on the entire album, but I'm going to tell you the ones that I personally have downloaded. Okay, the ones that I personally have downloaded. War is one that I have downloaded. I Hate You. I don't, but that's the name of the song. I Hate You is one I have downloaded. Riptide, You're Going Down, Odd One, Maybe, Don't Walk Away. Those are the ones that I have downloaded to my personal playlist. And I didn't keep track of how many I was just telling you, but I'm pretty sure that's like 6 out of the 13 that made the playlist. And like I said, the other 7 aren't bad. It's just those 6 are superstars in a way, if you get what I'm saying. Those other ones are contributors, but these are the superstars in my eyes. But again, it's a great album. It's called Tripolar. It's a really interesting album too, because I don't want to say that it's, trying to have a message of some kind, because I don't think every album does have a message. But I think it's good music. I think it's really good music. And if you're kind of going through something, I think this is an album that maybe won't necessarily lift your spirits per se, but I think it'll kind of make you feel like maybe there's somebody else out there who gets what you're going through. And I know that's a little heavy, but I felt that way when I listened to this album the first time. I was kind of in a funk. I listened to this album, and while it didn't, make me feel like I just won the lottery or anything, it did make me feel like somebody else out there got what I was going through in a way and made my day a little easier to get through, if you get what I'm saying. But again, check this album out, even if you're not about the whole messaging and feeling stuff. Check this album out. It's a great rock album, okay? Sick Puppies, that's the name of the band. Tripolar, that's the name of the album. Came out in 2009. If you skipped any songs on it, let me know in the comments below. If you didn't skip any songs, let me know in the comments below. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe on YouTube, on TikTok. Like and follow. I believe that's what you do. Hey, maybe repost it. I think that's the thing you can do on TikTok. I'm learning. But hey, whatever you do, I just appreciate the support. And let's try to get this in the hands of those other Sick Puppies fans. Again, Tripolar, a no skips album. Until we talk again, my friends, be good to yourself, be good to others in that order. I'll see you soon.